Hi Scorpio, my name is Megan and welcome to this reading for the month of July. Before we get into the cards, I'm just going to clear the energy, so be mindful if you're wearing headphones. Okay. So we're going to get some overall oracle cards here for Scorpio for July. All right. We have show that you care. There's a lot of messages coming through, so take what resonates. I'm hearing that some of you, your children, are needing a little bit more attention in July. Some of you, it's showing care to yourself. Some of you, it's your spouse. Some of you, it's your family or friends. There's something where you need to give your love and energy and attention to either yourself or those around you in July, and it's really important that you do so. It's also about connecting with your spirit guides in July to ask them to bring forth the energy that you need to fill your cup first so that you have enough energy to give to others. We have two dragons here. So I was feeling that message and I didn't speak on it. So respect your boundaries. Yeah, if you are watching this and you resonate with dragon energy, you have a dragon spirit guide. And dragon spirit guides help us to remember who we are as divine beings. And the dragon helps us understand our power, our own wisdom. And with this wisdom that comes through, it helps you to be within your power, because if you don't have knowledge or wisdom, that's kind of like a lack of power. Think about people who rule worlds rule countries and stuff like that. Like, you know, the king or the queen, like the people of the tribe, the leaders of the tribe have to be very wise, very knowledgeable in order to lead their people, right? So it's about you being the leader of your own life by utilizing the wisdom that comes from your soul to guide you, and to have these boundaries with other people, so that yes, it's good to give your energy and time and devotion to other people around you, but to set boundaries where it's not too much, where you're depleting your own cup. You know, you want to set healthy boundaries where there's an appropriate amount of energy and time you're spending with other people as well as with yourself. And yeah, this message is just about remembering your power. Make the sacrifice. So some of you need to make a sacrifice in July, whether that be giving up addictions, whether that be letting go of certain friends, cutting communication with certain family that's toxic, breaking up with that partner that's not healthy for you, whatever it is that you know that you've been sitting with, you've been hanging on to, knowing that it's dead, that it's not going anywhere, that it's time to move on. It's time to release that. It's time to close that chapter and walk into a new chapter. I also want to read a message from the book I'm hearing. So let's get a message. So it says, you will not achieve the outcome you desire if you are unwilling to act upon your intentions. It is not as simple as wanting something to happen or believing that it will happen. You have to make it happen. And to make it happen requires that you be willing and ready to do whatever is necessary, no matter the sacrifice. For everything you desire, you must give of yourself in return. So yeah, this energy is really big on you guys giving your time and energy to other people around you, but also to not sacrifice your own energy in the process of doing so. So, you know, that creating that healthy balance of like, I'll give this amount of time and energy to these people, and then I need to keep the same for myself so that my cup doesn't get depleted. And it's also about letting go of what you know you need to let go of that's not healthy for you. Know you belong. Here we go with the dragon wings again, and the cat is linking into the lion energy. So this is about your strength and your power. Knowing who you are, knowing your divinity, and not allowing other people to take that from you. You are here for a reason, for a purpose, and if you don't feel like you fit in or belong to your family or, you know, to certain friends or whatever, it doesn't matter, because you're here for a reason. You're meant to do things in this lifetime, and it's not about, yes, connection is important, but it's not about like fitting in with the crowd, so to speak. I also want to read a message from the book because I hear there's something there. You have a place, you have purpose, you are special. Do not change who you are just so others might accept you. Do not dishonor your truths by allowing someone else to tell you what you must be. Change made just so you fit the expectations of social criteria of a clique or group does not honor you. You do not need to change in order to belong. You are a blessed child of Gaia and Great Spirit and belong simply because you are. Yeah, so that's just a healthy reminder that remember your divinity, and you're not meant to fit into this world. You're meant to stand out. And we had an extra card, so I'm going to just go ahead and go with it off to the side here. It says, heed your dreams. So you have so much growth and renewal happening for you in July. The old is falling away. You know, the leaves are turning. It's like that fall to winter energy before the spring and the summer can come again. So there's a lot of growth that is on the horizon for you, but first the old has to fall away. The old has to be removed so that there's space and room for the new growth that wants to regenerate. And remembering your dreams is what's going to help move you through these energies of transformation, of transition, so that you have like the eye on the prize, so to speak. You know, you remember what it is that you're focused on over here, so that you don't get lost in the cold or feel like you're cold or, you know, left out or that abandonment feeling. It's about, you know, keeping your eye on what you want, keeping your thoughts focused in a healthy way of what you want to call in, the growth, the renewal, the manifestations you want to call in, so that you don't get stagnant and stuck in this colder, denser, heavier energy. And, you know, like the snake here is representative of Kundalini rising. So some of you could have a Kundalini awakening in July. It's also representative of the serpent, which is talked about in a negative regard, where, you know, don't let the devil tempt you back into, you know, old thought forms or old ideas or old toxic patterns. It's about, you know, letting go and releasing and moving on. All right, let's get 3 more cards here. Or actually, no, I'm going to move into the tarot for clarity. So Scorpio, July. All right, we have 3 of Voices going under show that you care. So yeah, this 3 of Swords energy, you guys, is some of you may be feeling like, you know, lost or sad or like, oh my gosh, how do I move past this heartache, this heartbreak? But it's about remembering that you are a divine being and you've come here to bring and bear the light within you, to help emanate the light within you, to help, you know, be a beacon of light within this world, within your own world. And by you showing that you care to other people, it helps bring you into a brighter energy because, you know, I believe it was Einstein or, no, excuse me, Benjamin Franklin, who studied people for majority of his life. He did studies on people. And he realized that I think one of his quotes was, show me a depressed person and I'll show you someone who lacks purpose. So when we don't feel like we have purpose, we feel like lost, confused, and all of that. So first, by understanding our purpose, we have to understand who we are as a soul. And by going into meditation and connecting with our guides, they can help show us that. So it's like getting into a meditative place and allowing the fear, allowing the toxic lower vibrations to fall away and bringing in this light to help, you know, illuminate you back into the light, back into positive energies, and moving away from these darker energies, these darker thoughts that want to make you believe lies or dip into fear or whatever it may be. It's about bringing in this energy, and this is the love from God, from the universe, from source, coming back into you so that you can fill your cup up and then your cup runneth over to help others. Be the change that you want to see, you know. Muse of voices. So this is King of voices. So King of swords going under respect your boundaries. Yeah, it's about speaking your truth, speaking what you need, letting people around you, you know, hear from you what you need to say to them, what you need to clear off your chest, being within your power by speaking your truth and allowing others to know where you're coming from is guiding you back towards light as well. When we sit with energies of like, you know, these thoughts of like, oh, I could have done this or that, and like we just lament over the past and these thoughts kind of like weigh you down, it's about clearing that by speaking it out, clearing the air, you know, breaking the ice with people so that you are no longer holding that energy, but it's like freed from you and you can tell them how you're really feeling. Ten of materials, yeah, and by doing so, you bring this energy of abundance back into your life. By making that sacrifice and releasing and letting go, you are bringing in this new abundant energy. 10 of materials is the 10 of pentacles. So this is about, you know, leaving a legacy behind, retirement, inheritance, abundance, family, just total abundance as abundance of whatever you need, you know, love, materialistic items, money, whatever it is that you need, resources, tools, knowledge, wisdom, all of it. Abundance returning to you when you have the energy that you need to move through your day. When you're lacking energy, you lack the clarity, you lack the focus, you lack the physical energy as well as the emotional energy to do what you need to do to move about your day. So by releasing certain things and clearing that energy, you're bringing in more light that helps you move into this newer timeline. And then we have death. Yeah, there's a rebirth happening. This is a rebirth of you expanding your consciousness, having a spiritual awakening, coming back to who you are, knowing who you are, knowing your power, knowing your magic, and knowing that you can move past anything. It's just about, you know, creating big changes or having these big endings to move on so that this transformation and rebirth can take place. And I need to switch out my battery. I apologize, but I will be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to get some more tarot for clarity. We're going to get 3 final cards here. Scorpio, July. Ooh, Temperance. Yeah, lots of healing taking place this month for you. Temperance is all about healing. It's about balance, returning to the light to gain this balance, this harmony, this self-control energy, this energy that's wanting to come in to help bring in this patience and this understanding so that you can move back into who you truly are. And, you know, I'm just seeing a lot of light to dark transitions here. So dark to light, dark to light, dark to light. There's so much like growth, regeneration, renewal happening for you. Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands is all about magic. It's all about creation, inspiration, new projects, the urge and the desire to create this new life for yourself. But having the energy to do so is what is key here. And by you heeding the advice in this reading, you're culminating the energy needed to create. Because if you don't have energy, if your energy is depleted, your cup is empty, you will not have the energy that is needed or required in order to manifest. It is very important to go into meditation, to gain this energy, this light back into your being from source, because that is your battery. That is your, you know, it's like our energy when we're depleted, it's like a drained battery. And the way we charge that battery is by meditating and pulling that light from source back into our being to charge our battery back up. You can also go into the sun and do this and get the light codes from the sun and ask the sun to charge your battery. It's also about listening to the body and the mind, easing the mind of mental fog so that you can gain clarity. And all of that can be done through meditation. It can be done through really listening to your body and what it needs, by eating the right foods, by drinking enough water, by getting enough rest. All of that partakes into your energy and having enough energy to go about your day and to manifest what you want, to create magic in your life. And then we have the Tower, which is interesting because it came upside down, which is great. So the Tower, normally when it's upright, means upheavals. It means, you know, the rug being pulled out from underneath us, so to speak. So this Tower moment that you guys are avoiding is by heeding the advice in this reading. You're avoiding a Tower moment. If you don't heed the advice, then a Tower moment will happen because it needs to shake something up or break something up for you to get that aha moment or that clarity of like, I can't keep doing this the way I've been doing this. So it's about listening to what Spirit is saying here so that you avoid this unwanted change or this ruin or this upheaval or this violence or this chaotic energy. You're avoiding it by heeding the advice here. So that is beautiful. I'm sending you guys so much positive energy. I hope that resonated. If it did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you in another video. Bye.